Good morning. I just got a weird computer message. Hang on. It is 10:32 a.m. on Sunday, September 13th, 2015. Stop it, Luna, please. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Okay, I feel like I'm already frazzled. I'm not feeling well. I have kind of a headache. The cold that I feared was on its way. Pow. But literally, just as I started recording, uh, my AVG just popped up with a little message saying, "Fix common PC problems." And it's this generic thing that I can only tell is from AVG from the start bar because it doesn't say it on them. And it like won't let me make it go away. I have to. Ugh. Anyway, and then Luna's barking about nonsense. Uh, um. Oh, okay. So, God, I can't even think straight. Um. Yeah, I'm not operating at peak capacity today. I'm gonna try to take a shower and feel like a little bit more of a human being. I had it in mind yesterday that I was gonna try to leave the apartment today to go out and do something, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. I feel more speechless than usual. Luna's still barking. Why? Why, Luna? Why? I'm pretty sure that she doesn't even know. Although, actually, as I listen, this won't come through on the recording, but I hear a bass beat like someone's playing music outside, and I wonder if that might be contributing to her state of unrest. Wonder what that is. Maybe something at the park across the street. Okay, this is probably a less than stellar entertaining installment of this video, but that's how it goes sometimes. Um, I know. So one of the things I started rereading a book called The Name of the Wind recently, partly just because I was recommending it to someone else, and that made me feel like I wanted to reread it. This is book one of the King Killer Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. The sequel is A Wise Man's Fear, and then there's also a novella called, I believe, Slow Regard of Silent Things. I think that's it. This is a great series of books. It's just got some cool world building in it, but the main character is sort of a fascinating combination of. Well, okay, so first of all, we see him twice because we see him in the framing device, and then we see him in the story that he's telling in the framing device. And so the story version, the young Quoth is the name of the character. He's the kind of kid who is good at everything and is held back mostly only by some tragedies that happen to him that aren't really his fault, and then, of course, his own poor decisions. But he is just so good at everything that he tries to accomplish, but has bad judgment a lot of the time, makes poor decisions. But what's interesting is to contrast that version of Quoth with the version telling the story in the framing device, because that version has clearly been substantially humbled in some way to the point that he has run away from the world and hidden, pretending to just be an innkeeper, when it's clear that he has accomplished some mighty things, some of which might be considered not good things. And so waiting to see how the one becomes the other is really interesting. And I feel like that's maybe not the best description of that book, except to say that I really like it. And that's all I'm going to be able to manage today. So talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes, hopefully a little bit more coherent.